Owning a ranch on the outskirts of town means peace, privacy, and a lot of open land. My driveway is half a mile long, leading to a locked steel gate with private property signs in plain sight. It's my sanctuary, and I keep it that way for a reason. But if there's one thing HOA Karen doesn't understand, it's boundaries. Even though my property isn't part of the HOA, that hasn't stopped her from trying to boss me around like she owns the whole county. Her favorite excuse? Community access. She's constantly trying to use my ranch road as a shortcut to the highway. One Saturday morning, I stepped out to check on my cattle and noticed Karen sitting in her SUV right in front of the locked gate, honking her horn like she was summoning a valet. I walked over. "Something I can help you with?" She leaned out the window, sunglasses perched on her nose. "Yes, unlock this gate. I need to get through." I frowned. "Karen, this isn't a public road. It's my driveway. You need to turn around." She scoffed. "Don't be ridiculous. The HOA voted to make this an emergency access route. You can't just lock it up because you feel like it." I chuckled. "The HOA doesn't own a single inch of my ranch. That gate stays locked." Karen's face turned red. She whipped out her phone and dialed 911 right there. "Hello? Yes, I'm being unlawfully detained. This man has locked me out of public access." I nearly burst out laughing. She'd just told the police she was being detained, while sitting in her own car with the engine running. 15 minutes later, a sheriff's cruiser pulled up. Karen leapt from her SUV and ran to the deputy like she'd been rescued from a hostage situation. "Officer, arrest him immediately. He's blocking community access and endangering lives." The deputy gave me a look. "Sir, what's going on here?" I handed him the property deed I always keep in my truck. "This is my land. This is my gate. She's trespassing and refusing to leave." Karen gasped. "Don't believe him. The HOA voted." The deputy cut her off. "Ma'am, the HOA has no authority over private ranch land, and this gate is legal. What you've done is call 911 for a non-emergency, which is a crime." Karen's jaw dropped. "What? No, he's the criminal. He's keeping me out." The deputy turned serious. "Ma'am, you've been warned before about harassing your neighbors. You've wasted emergency resources and trespassed on private property." And before Karen could argue, the deputy pulled out his cuffs. "You're under arrest." The look on her face was priceless. "This is harassment. I'm the HOA president." The deputy locked the cuffs with a click. "You can explain that to the judge." Karen's SUV was towed, and she got hauled off to the county jail for filing a false police report and trespassing. Later that week, the HOA sent me a formal apology letter claiming Karen had been acting independently. Translation: they wanted nothing to do with her meltdown. Word spread fast, and suddenly Karen wasn't the feared HOA president anymore. She was the lady who got herself arrested over a locked gate. And me? I didn't have to lift a finger. My steel gate did the talking.